guys, welcome. My name is Myles Within. I'm going to be guiding you how to get into what is called frog pose. We'll be using two blocks. I don't have a bolster accessible for me, but a bolster, if you don't know, is a big pillow or a cushion that you can be used to support yourself. This is a hip opener, so be prepared. And we're going to stay for or hold for about 2-3 minutes or so. And I'll guide you how to get into it, how to come out of it, and ways to progress or, scale it back a little bit. So I'm going to come onto, or facing the camera, or facing you forward, onwards, just so that you can see what's happening. But let's just say that this is my bolster. So I'm going to have that off to the side or just out in front of me, somewhere accessible, easy to access, or easy to reach. So with frog pose, it's called a dorsiflex with your feet. So dorsiflex means you're drawing your toes towards your shin. So you want heels in, toes pointing outwards, feet are dorsiflexed. So for a lot of people, this is going to be your starting point and where you stay, because I can already feel it and it's really intense. I mean, everybody is different. Everybody's body is different, of course, with everybody being different. But what I mean to say is, like, this might not feel intense for you, but for me it does. So find where you're starting, hands underneath your shoulders. You want your knees placed wide. If you feel like you can go wider, then try it out. See if you can make your knees, or you spread apart your knees even wider. But for a lot, like even for me, this is actually my least favorite pose because it's so intense and because it's so hard for my hips, in the sense of opening up, and there's a lot of tension still that I'm holding there. So actually, if I'm honest, I don't need to go further than this. And I've been practicing yoga for 5 years every single day. So this is where I'm at. And this is, for this pose, this is where I'm at. But for those that do want to, have that extra support, you can have the blocks that I have here, or a bolster, that cushion. But ideally, or the idea is that you place it underneath your chest. And then this is where it helps having blocks like this, because if you're holding for long periods of time, this just takes a lot of the pressure off of your hips by removing some of the weight. So it just supports your body weight, essentially. And then again, dorsiflexing in the feet. And it's the same with the front splits, or any sort of pose where you're holding for a long period of time. Your body will eventually begin to open up more and more gradually as you do it. So again, with that being said, with frog pose being my least favorite, if I probably spent more time in it, then I could probably get the wide splits or sideways splits. I'm not even sure what it's called. But I don't spend time in it, so that's why I'm feeling uncomfortable just where I'm at right now. But that's part of the journey, that's part of the exploration, that's part of the experience and the practice. If you want to go deeper, if you want to go more intense, from here, pressing yourself up, and then you want to guide your tailbone back. So you shift your weight back even further. So this is super intense for me. I'm not going to go further back than this. This is my edge. This is my point where I'm like, I can't go any further. Any more than this is going to cause me pain. That is edge. That is what we mean by that. So you want to find that edge and ride that point, and just spend moments there, spend time there. And that is, again, building that resilience, building past or pushing past old limitations. And it's a balance, right? It's striving and surrendering. I'm surrendering into the block, I'm surrendering into the pose, I'm surrendering to the discomfort, but I'm also striving at the same time in not giving up. Or striving to go a little bit deeper when my body opens up that much more. So I'm not sure exactly how long I've been holding or how long we've been going. But again, it's a lot about exploration and feeling it out, playing it out. If you feel like you can go longer, then sit for longer. If you feel like this is enough and you've done enough for right now, then slowly come out of it. I'll not just yet, I'll explain how to come out of it, but you get what I mean. So let's just say that we have approached the 3 or 4 minute mark or 5 minute mark, or however long you want to be there for. To come out of it, I'm gonna break it down step by step. Again, this is one of the poses where you really want to slow it down and not rush it, especially with the hips. So, hands down. Again, this is where the bolster block comes in handy. So you can press all the weight down, use the bolster to help you press back up, just to slide the block and bolster out of the way. Slowly lower back down, take your time, no rushing here at all, and then shift your weight forward. So you're coming forward onto your hands. Slowly, slowly, slowly coming out of it. Take your time, even if you spend a few seconds here. And then again, coming forward, extending my legs. And then I can find a crocodile pose. So crocodile is exactly this. Forearms on the mat in front, forehead on your hands, and my feet are still dorsiflexed. So my toes pointing outwards and heels facing inwards. And this is just a nice way to come out of it to ease or allow your body to just come back to its normal resting shape. And after a few moments in crocodile, slowly bring or slide your feet more towards the center of your mat. Great. And then allow your legs to just rest there for a moment. Right, and then when you're ready, you can frame your chest with your hands and press up and back into a wide-legged child's pose. Awesome, and then when you feel like you've spent enough time in child's pose, you can come back upright into a seat. And then that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed frog pose, please feel free to try it out, give it a go. Remember your bolster or your block or a cushion or anything to help you out. And remember, slow it down, take your time, rather play it safe than sorry. And yeah, again, have fun with it, get curious, and enjoy the practice, enjoy the process.